The jump's been rescheduled for next July. The car has been brought down to Florida, complete with brand new fuel tank. At last, it's ready for its first test run. Everyone's here, except Ken. He's with Kennedy and the backers. Costs are escalating, and the backers demand Ken put his money on the line. They'll all spend the rest of the day locked in a motel room, fighting it out.
Let's go 23.
That's out of the perimeter. That'll be okay, Tom.
But the testing is in good hands. Crew chief and test driver is Slammin' Sammy Miller. He has his own rocket car and the world record for the quarter mile. For the very first run, Sammy will try to hit 270 miles an hour. With the enormous thrust of the rocket engine, it won't take long to reach that speed. Slightly less than 5 seconds. But up to now, the car has never moved an inch under its own power, and nobody is really sure it ever will. They've lost 3 tanks already in testing, and there's no guarantee this one won't go the same way and blow the car to pieces. Nothing seems to bother Sammy. He's okay. But the car has taken some damage.
Hey, Sammy! You okay? What happened?
The engines worked fine, but the ailerons, which are intended to stabilize the car in the air, created steering problems on the ground.
She started flying just about 3/4 mark. She got up around 250, 260, I figure. Started to lift a little bit. I think it might be a crosswind coming across the racetrack. A little nervous, but we're fine. There's no problem. The car didn't take a hard shot. Everything's cool inside. Your camera's off, your tape recorder's off. And I said hello to you. I don't know if you hear it when I hit the wall.
What did it do? Start lifting or what?
Yeah, it started to fly a little.
Start to fly.
Yeah.
How fast were you going, you think?
I figure about 260.
260?
Yeah, I tried to correct it before I hit the chutes, because the chutes can put her out a little bit. Well, I started to lose it, and I figured I better get the silk out.
Yeah.
But she's okay.
How about them wings?
That's cool.
What
All right, let's get the garbage picked up. Let's get her cleaned up and get a trailer up here for her.
The car has taken over a year to build, cost over $100,000. Yet, there still seems to be serious design problems. But Sammy plays them down.
Basically, it grabbed the chute and moved her. You know what I mean? Felt pretty stable. She had a lot of control on it. I still had control going backwards. And that just goes to show you, like when Ken does do the jump, we repair it. It's minor damage that he will survive the jump and will make the jump. I've got no doubt in my mind after going through this crash and handling the car that he can make it. And this doesn't stop anything. It's just minor. It's an incident, we'll call it, okay? But everything works well, and the car will make the trip. It's in fine condition. It's just minor stuff. It's a fiberglass body, and it's stout. The car handled well and everything. We had a little problem with it. I think it might be the crosswind today or whatever. But we're looking good. We'll check it all out. But the car will make that jump, and it will crash and make it or land on the wheels. That sucker is stout. The more I drive it, the more faith I get in it. And I'm alive and well. Okay.
For all of Sammy's confidence, the only place the car went was back to the shop. Though Ken finally agreed to put up everything he owned as collateral, the backers could not raise enough money to make an attempt in all of the 4th year.
Why we came to Santa area to invite the press out here is to try to bring you up to date about the program. And now we're going to go ahead with the jump, and it's going to happen, but we're not too sure on the exact time. It's going to be either Labor Day weekend, or say the Tuesday or Wednesday after Labor Day weekend, or it could be possibly tomorrow afternoon. So I really don't know, when it's going to happen.
Okay, Ken, there's not going to be any public out there. You're not selling tickets.
We are not selling tickets at this time. However, that can change. I would prefer to say to you that there will be no ticket sales out there, simply because of the problems that we're having with safety. If you get 100,000 people out there, 50,000 people out there, you're going to have a problem. And the problem that we're afraid of is if something goes wrong out there, we don't want to be responsible. There's too many liabilities.
This year, there are additional backers and enough money to redesign the car, but not much more. Certainly not enough to stage a big event with a live crowd. Instead, the backers decide to film the Super Jump and sell their movie all over the world. Everyone agrees it's a better investment. Everyone, that is, except Ken. He feels making the biggest jump of all time with no one there is stupid. But Ken's outnumbered.
We're gonna let Ken just do a little short blast here. And then I'll probably come back and take it out a little harder, see how, if it'll leave hard with the engines.
Ken is driving with a handicap.
We still have a little more time.
4 weeks ago, he broke his wrist jumping 12 chuck wagons, and he's still wearing a cast. But this year, Sammy's being careful. The car is tested at low speed without body and ailerons. Each time, Sammy gives it a little more juice. Every run is perfect. The next day, more tests. The car is complete with body and wings, and for this run, it's set to do 250. About the speed it was going when it went out of control in Florida. Nobody tells Ken he'll be going that fast. Sammy doesn't want to worry him. Ken's in for quite a jolt.
Well, Ken, how'd it feel?
Just like you said it was going to run.
Yeah, super, huh?
Now, what do you got to ask? What's that?
Oh, that's just a little fuel. It just goes away. I wanted to tell you something.
No, don't tell me. I already know.
I lied to you.
Yeah, I know you did. But the chute came out, and I started to get a little... How much did you lie?
You're over 250.
Ride was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
I had to do that.
No, that's all right. That's okay. It's in your hands, you know. I mean, you're
Yeah,
the
well,
teacher.
see,
You
I
figured I could handle it, otherwise you
Yeah.
wouldn't give it to me, you know.
How fast was
But she was nice. She was very nice.
I told Ken he was going to be around 215, 220, maybe 230, depending if we run out of fuel. One of the reasons I did that was we're at a deadline right now. Ken's got a jump he's got to do. I know the car will work fine, and I know Ken trusts me, but that was I took a shot on Ken's ability, and it paid off. Ken is capable, very capable, and congratulations.
Thank
It
you,
was a super
Sammy.
pass.
Thank you.